Alright, we've made our clouds. Now we need to practice this even more. I'm going to trace some birds. So let's go File, Open. And I've downloaded this bird vector thing. You'll find this on your assignment in Canvas. So you want to open it in Illustrator. And first of all, let's select these and make it bigger. Yeah. So you need to choose two of these birds that you're going to trace. I'm going to start with this one in the corner. So let's go to my magnifying glass tool and zoom in on that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, go back to our pen tool. And I'm still not sure how to adjust the colors on this beforehand. I'm going to try and do it beforehand, but I think it's going to revert to what its default is. So I'm going to set it to no fill because I don't want it to start filling things in before I'm ready. And I'm going to change the outline color to something not black because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's start at the beak here. Click and drag the direction I want it to go. And then I want to go right about until it starts changing direction. So right here at the end of the beak. So I click and drag, and I want to match the line of its beak there, right? So I don't want to curve it this much, or the lines won't match the beak. Now I let go and see how it matches the bottom part of the beak. Then down here, let's go to like the bottom of its throat. Click and drag that so it matches. And then maybe the bottom of his belly. Drag that until it matches. The base of his tail. Okay, this is all pretty simple until we get here. So I'll drag that, but now it's going to want to curve instead of having a sharp point. So remember how we need to hold Option and then click that handle, drag it the way we want it to go. And now we can go there and then click there and drag. And now here it's curving inside, so let's hold Option and click that, and now it'll curve outside. Click there and then just drag it until it matches. Okay, now the rest of it, I'm going to make some mistakes here, because probably you guys are going to make some mistakes. I'm just going to do this thing. A lot of people just try and do it like when you're selecting things in Photoshop and go around it like that. So let's connect those. There we go. Finished. Now, before you turn it in, you need to select this thing and turn on a fill color. So I can double click on the fill and let's make this blue. And let's turn off the stroke. Now, does that look like a good bird outline? No, because these are too sharp of angles. We don't want it to look all jaggedy like that. So let's go in and clean this up. So I'll select it. I'll go to my white arrow tool and select some of these individual things. You can use this thing if I just click on that and drag it. That'll add a curve, but that's kind of the wrong direction of the curve, huh? So let's undo that. I just select that enter and anchor, and let's add some curves to it. So now I can move these. If I want to move them individually, hold Option. There we go. Let's do the same with this. Add anchors or handles. There, that's nice and curved now. Do the same with this one. You can adjust the curves on here. Now this one's supposed to make kind of a bump, right? So let's go here and then hold Alt and bring this one up. Something like that, I think. Okay, so I would just go through and convert all these to curves like that. I'm going to hold Alt and drag this one out. And here I probably have too many vertices. If I zoom in, see how many of these points I have? You don't need that many. You only need it enough to make the curve. So let's select, let's go to our pen tool and choose delete anchor point tool. So I can go over here and just delete that one. We don't need this one. We don't need that one. Probably don't need a bunch of these. So we only need one every time it changes direction. So I'm just going to delete all those ones. And now I can go back here and adjust that curve. Add a handle there. Now that really jacked that up, so let's hold Option, bring that back this way, hold Option, bring this back that way. There we go. Let's put handles on this one. Okay, that's pretty good. This one's the problem, because this whole curve is pointed the wrong way. So let's hold Option, drag this down like that. There we go. Let's zoom out. Now that is a lot better looking. Can move that off to the side and see what it looks like. Hey, pretty good. I guess this top of the wing's a little bit different from that, but good enough for this tutorial. Okay, so that's how you use the pen tool to trace a bird. Again, make sure every time that you click to drag so the handles show up. Click and drag. And then here, if you want it to go the opposite direction, hold Option first and move that handle the direction you want to go. Then click and drag again. And then if it's filling in like this and you don't want it to, you can always just go back to your arrow, select the thing, turn the fill off, choose a stroke color, and now you'll just see the outline while you're doing it. Okay. Good luck, guys.